Welcome to Innerji, Tarot Tea, Astrology, and all things metaphysical. I'm Leslie Levy. Let's take a look at the week ahead with an Astro-Tarot reading for each of the star signs for the week commencing Monday, the 26th of October. Now, we have the Sun in Scorpio. The Sun just moved into Scorpio on the 23rd of October. And so the energy has moved from that Libran harmony, needing balance, looking for balance, into that deeper, more intense emotional energy of Scorpio, where things are more hidden, more quiet. There's a tendency to be more reserved and be more private in terms of what we share with others. So with that Scorpio energy, let's have a look at the week ahead. All right, so the cards are shuffled, so let's lay them out. One for Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. I wonder what the cards will reveal this week. Beginning with Aries. Aries, we have the Hanged Man reversed. Now, Aries energy is fiery. You are a go-getter. You get in and just do things. You do and think about the consequences later. And sometimes that's a good thing to do. And other times caution may be required. But for you this coming week, Aries, the Hanged Man, it is about you looking at things from a different perspective than you normally do. It is looking at the big picture and looking at it from the perspective of others as well as yourself. Adding on a couple of tea charms for you, we have the star sign of Virgo and the ladders. So in terms of this new perspective that you need to find this week when you're looking at dealing with others, looking at what you're doing, it is about looking at the details, because Virgo is about looking at the details, breaking things down and looking at the detail of something, which can be a little hard for Aries energy to do sometimes. And it is about looking at things and doing things step by step. We go up the ladder one step at a time. And again, Aries, this might feel just so unnatural for you because you're used to jumping in boots and all. But really this coming week is looking at what you're doing from a new perspective. Look at how you're interacting with others from a new perspective, looking at the detail of it, looking at what are the key details you need to consider, and then moving forward in a logical step-by-step manner. Moving on to Taurus. Taurus, we have the Judgment card for you this week. Taurus energy, fixed earth. So you are very solid, reliable, dependable. You can be a little bit stubborn at times, and there are times when you will not be moved. So for you this week, Taurus, it is about looking at the opinions of others as well. The Judgment card means that this week you've got to be careful about not being overly judgmental about what others are saying or doing. There is a kind of sense of calling out. We've got the angel and they're calling out all the people below. So I feel that as this week comes through, there are going to be people that you know that are going to call you out on some issues, call you out maybe where you're being a little bit too stubborn, or calling you out on where you might not be as flexible as perhaps you need to be this coming week. Adding on a couple of charms for you, Taurus. And we have the Pig, and we have another star sign of Pisces. And this is telling me that in terms of looking at your own self-judgment and your judgment of others, it is about not holding on to that. You know, pigs just keep holding on to food, don't they, when we think about food? But it is about not holding on and not being so set in your own judgments and opinions that you can't see those of others. And we have the Pisces sign here, and that is saying about opening up your tight boundaries, being more open to other people's thoughts, emotions, ideas, opening up to new ways of thinking and being for this coming week. Gemini, you have the Strength card. This is about you standing in your own strength this week, Gemini. Gemini, you are mutable air, so you think quickly, you communicate quickly, you talk quickly, you love being around people and communicating with them, you love socializing. You can be a bit of a social butterfly even during COVID times, although it can be harder for you. But with this strength card, it's saying to stand in your own strength this week. Be strong in the decisions that you're making and the actions that you are taking. And with the strength card, it's not about being stubborn. It's not about being difficult. It's just having that gentle strength of saying, no, this is what I need to do this week for me. So it is about kind of gently standing in your own power this week. And a couple of charms for you, Gemini. And we have the stork with the baby and another star sign. They're all coming out today. And we have Taurus. So for you, this is suggesting that you need to be a little bit more like our Taurian friends. You need to stand your ground. You need to be a little bit stubborn in what it is that you need to do and what you need to say and what you need to think. And that is okay to do, because if you do it in a gentle way with a gentle strength, you won't feel so, well, you won't appear as more stubborn, but you'll just be standing in your own power. We also have the stork and the baby. So this also says that, you know, standing in your own power this week and having this gentle strength of standing your ground means that you'll be in a better position to start something new, and small, and you will do it from a solid base. Because for you, Gemini, being the twins, you can have difficulty making decisions. So it is about standing strong in your decision, but in a gentle way, not letting other people sway you, as can happen. And this will open up a small new beginning for you this week. Looking at Cancer. Cancer, you are cardinal water. You are all about the emotions. You are emotionally driven. Everything you do is about nurturing and about emotion. But you can be a little bit moody at times, which can make things a little more awkward for you. So for you, Cancer, we have the Six of Swords. And so this week is going to improve for you. If things have been emotionally out of balance, or there's been some emotional upset, which is being shown by this troubled water down here, the good news is that you're going to be traveling away from that. You're going to move into a calmer situation. But really, in order for this to occur, you really need to use your mind. Swords are about thinking, ideas, and communication. So you need to make sure that you're communicating in a calm way, that you're communicating also in a logical way and not letting your emotions overtake you. Adding a couple of charms for you. And we have a pair of shorts, which represents a male energy. Oh, 3 charms came out for you. We've got the vampire teeth and we've got the gun. So reading these together, the issue is around another male person or a person who has a masculine type of energy that has been causing emotional upset. With the vampire teeth, there's a potential for more biting words, for more biting communication to occur, unless you stick to the logical. The gun is saying, let's end this quickly. So come from a space of calm logic. Don't get caught up in the bitey emotions of this other people and other person, and you will be able to quickly bring this situation to an end as the week progresses. Moving on to Leo. Leo, that beautiful fixed fire energy, keeping the home fires burning, but you like to be out and about. You're very creative. You're very enthusiastic. You're very charismatic as well. You know, you're great fun to be around. You enjoy having fun, which I know sounds a bit silly because don't we all enjoy having fun? But you're particularly good at enjoying yourself and enjoying the pleasurable things in life. So for you this week, Leo, we have the Two of Wands reversed. And this is saying that you're not looking at the big picture this week. You really do need to turn this card around and bring it upright and actually start looking at how you want this week to move forward for you, because this is about planning. And we've got 2 wands here, and wands are about action. So really for this coming week, you need to be a little less spontaneous and take more time to plan how your week is going to look for you. Look at your appointments, look at the calendar, book things in. Being more planned is going to be helpful for you this week. A couple of charms for you. And we have the spider, and gosh, another star sign symbol. We've got Scorpio. So we are in the month of Scorpio. So I feel that the energy of this more private, reserved, secretive energy is going to be harder for you this month because you're more open, you're more spontaneous, you're more out there. But it is about harnessing this other side. It is about harnessing the things that you need to keep more private for yourself. You know, you don't have to reveal everything to everyone else. And we have the spider here. And so this is saying that things are going to be quite complicated for you this week. So planning and holding back, not just sharing everything that you know or feel, will be really important for you to have a little bit of private time, to really go within, look within rather than looking outward. Moving on to Virgo, we have the Lovers reversed. So with the Lovers reversed, just be aware of any imbalances between yourself and your significant other if you're in a romantic relationship, or it could be a business relationship. The Lovers don't always necessarily mean a romantic love relationship. It can mean a deep relationship of any kind. So that could be business, it could be friendship, it could be love for family. So this week for you, Virgo, it is about looking at relationships, looking at where they're not working for you, looking at where they are out of balance and seeing what you can do to bring them back into balance. A couple of charms for you. And we have the tortoise and we have the four-leaf clover. And yes, this is saying that if you go slow when it comes to relating to others this week, particularly those that have a heartfelt importance for you, if you just slow down how you manage those relationships and how you interact, things will turn around with those relationships. With a four-leaf clover, things will become more beneficial to you. It'll basically be good luck to take your time to focus on those relationships, and things will look a lot better for you. Now, Virgo, remember you are mutable earth, so you are good at change. It's just that you need to manage that change slowly. You need to take your adaptation slowly. And so having the turtle or the tortoise here for you and going slower with relationships this week means that they will turn around more slowly, but more effectively. Looking at Libra. Libra, we have the Seven of Cups for you. So lots of choices for you this week, Libra. And choice is always challenging for you because you're always weighing up, should I do this or should I do that? What is the best for others? What is the best for me? Because Libra, you are cardinal air. So even though you're trying to balance things out, you do it through your mind. Once you do make up your mind, what is really good is that it is important for you to stay that course. So for you, lots of choices this week. So it is looking at priorities and seeing which of these choices is going to be the most beneficial for you as you move forward. And the charms for you are the heart, got two hearts. So these choices are particularly in relation to relationships with others as well as it was for Virgo. You have a choice to make around how you feel about another person. And with two hearts, it's saying to me that maybe there are two people that you are interested in and you cannot make up your mind between them. You have feelings for both of these people and you are struggling. So hence there's lots of choices. So for you this week, if it comes to choosing a romantic relationship with another person between two people, then you've got two choices to look at. And it really is about going deep into your heart and look at what you're feeling rather than what you are thinking. If this is not a choice between, or lots of choices within a romantic relationship, it is about choosing how you are feeling about two directions that you can take. So have a good think, go into your heart, allow your feelings to lead you this week with these choices. Moving on to Scorpio, happy birthday if you are in a Scorpio birth month. We have for you the Ten of Swords reversed. It's looking pretty bleak, isn't it? But it's reversed, so it's not as bleak as if it was upright. So Scorpio, for you, this is about you not personally taking to heart the barbs, the opinions, the thoughts of others, the judgments of others. I feel that when other people say something to you, that this coming week you'll more easily take offense than you normally do, and you will take it to heart, and not in a good way. So for you this week, it's about looking at things as they are rather than your reaction to them, because your reaction will be negative. Your reaction will be, they're saying this because they want to hurt me. Well, that might not necessarily be the case. So it is about you, Scorpio, becoming aware. Remember, you are fixed water. That is your energy. So you feel emotions very, very deeply, even though you may not always express them publicly. So this week, you just need to be aware not to take deep into your heart, deep into the dark, any opinions, any thoughts, any seeming criticisms that are coming your way. Really analyze them from your mind and see where they're coming from. Why is the person saying that? Are they really having a go at you, or are they trying to be helpful? So for you this week, it is about this form of discernment. Adding on a couple of charms for you. And we have the handcuffs and we have the book. So again, the handcuffs are about restriction. And for you this week, don't allow the opinions and the barbs of others to restrict you. Again, look at them, see if they're there to be helpful or if they're there to hinder. And don't allow yourself to be restricted by that. We also have the book, and so this is telling me about using your own inner wisdom. You know, go deep, use your intuition as well, because you are highly intuitive, you are very psychic. So it is about using your intuition, and if you have developed your psychic abilities, tuning into those as well, so that you don't restrict yourself by the opinions that others are providing to you. Moving on to Sagittarius, we have the King of Pentacles reversed. Sagittarius, for you, even though the King is reversed, it's still a positive card here. So although you may feel that you don't have everything you need to move ahead this week, you have enough. Don't wait for it to be perfect. Don't wait for more things to come into your life in order to be able to do. Because what this card is saying to me for you, Sagittarius, is that this week there might be a tendency for you to say, no, I can't do that because I don't have everything I need yet. Sometimes you don't need everything to get started. You are mutable fire. You are good at doing lots of things at once. You have a lot of energy to tackle lots of projects at once. And this is saying to me that you are in a good position this week to start a number of new projects. You may not have everything you need to get them all going at the same time, but you can at least start the process. A couple of charms for you, Sagittarius. We have the wolf and we have the man. I'm going to bring this one up to the camera and show you. He looks like he's ready to do some jiu-jitsu or some judo or karate or something with that pose. But if you have a look, this is a pose of getting readiness to take action. And we have the wolf as well. So what this is saying is that these new projects that you're looking at, these new things that you want to get started with, but you don't feel you have everything you need, it is time to get ready to act. But you need to do it on your own. Don't wait for others is the message. Get started on your own. Start making some headway into beginning these new things that you are looking at this week. And now to Capricorn. Capricorn, we have the Nine of Wands reversed. Time for you to stop defending yourself in this coming week. You have been worn out defending yourself to anybody and everybody, and it has been very wearing for you. You are cardinal earth. You are good with strategy. You are good with taking big plans and big strategies and putting them into physical action, particularly when you are delegating it to others. And I feel that you've spent a lot of time in the past so busy doing the planning, getting the strategy right, and delegating it to others, that you feel that you're going to have to defend the comeback from them, the feedback from others in what you've been doing. So please, for you this week, know that the plans that you've made, the strategies that you've put in place, the actions that you're asking others to take, you do not need to defend them this week. Let's have a look at a couple of charms for you. And we have Santa Claus and we have the dragon for you. Now, Capricorn, you're very good at standing in your own power, usually anyway. You have that cardinal direct energy, and you are earth, you are fixed in the sense of you are grounded and practical. So with that dragon energy, we're going to bring a little bit of fire to it this week. So don't defend yourself. Instead, it's about you taking action yourself this week and standing in your own power. We also have Santa Claus, so it is about being less serious in the coming week. You know, while you're doing what you need to do, it is about doing it in a more fun, joyful way. Moving on to Aquarius. Aquarius, we have Ace of Pentacles reversed. Pentacles are about huge new potential, huge new beginnings, and pentacles are about the physical things. So it can be money, things we own, the material things in life. So even though this card is reversed, it's still saying to me for this coming week that for you, that there is some good new opportunities around for you, particularly around money and around physical possessions. So it might be buying something new if you're investing in a new car or new furniture or buying something, then this week is looking good for it. It's not going to be a huge opportunity or huge potential. So it is about toning it down and looking at what you need rather than just what you want. Now, Aquarian energy, you are fixed air. So you have very strong opinions once you have found out the facts about them, but you're also quite innovative as well. So in this coming week, it is about you maybe being a little more innovative about where it is you're going to be applying your spending, where this opportunity is to spend or to purchase a new item, and it is about doing it in a more innovative, controlled way. Let's look at a couple of charms for you. And we have the cat, and we have oh gosh, all the charms of the zodiac coming out with our readings today. And we have Leo. So for you, this coming week in making a purchase, it is about getting out of your comfort zone. You know, purchases can be done on emotion. It's almost like saying it's okay for you to have an impulse buy this week if you want, because we've got Leo here. And Leos can be quite impulsive and spontaneous and just get out there and do things for fun. So for you in this coming week, whatever the purchase is going to be, make it something that's fun and takes you out of your comfort zone a little bit. It could be purchasing something where you're doing a different activity, a different hobby, or it could be something a little more unusual for the house that you wouldn't normally buy. But all in all, a good fun week for you. And finally, Pisces. We have the Nine of Cups reversed. So this coming week for you, Pisces, things are going to feel a bit uncomfortable emotionally, even more so than usual, because this fellow is no longer sitting pretty. He's upside down and all the cups are draining out. So I feel that there's going to be a bit of an emotional drain for you this week that is going to make you feel uncomfortable. You're going to feel emotionally depleted. So it is important for you in this coming week to really take good care of yourself emotionally and not get overwhelmed by it. And looking at a couple of charms for you, we have the Crown and we have the Chair. And I feel for you, Pisces, it is about you taking charge of yourself. The Crown, the King is in charge, the Queen is in charge. So I feel that it's about you taking charge of your emotions and not allowing them to overwhelm you. And with the Chair, it's about just taking a time out to sit and rest. So I feel that you've got to treat yourself a little bit gently this week, but don't allow yourself to wallow in overwhelmed emotions or where you're feeling low emotionally. Take charge of it. Otherwise, you will spiral down and wallow. and you don't want to do that, because remember that Pisces energy is mutable water. So you can be quite emotionally all over the place at times. You can have the highest of highs and the lowest of lows when it comes to your emotions. So this week it is about trying to find that middle balance. I do hope this week's Astro-Tarot reading with some tea charms has been helpful for you. Until next time, namaste.